Noontime, up in smoke and flames. Several people are forced out into the frigid cold after a fire breaks out in a multifamily home in Providence.
Now, we first told you about this story on Eyewitness News this morning. It's just one of a string of fires this week. Our cameras were rolling just after 1 this morning on this one particular fire on Pomona Avenue. But all told this week, several fires have left more than 50 people out in the bitter cold and depending on the Rhode Island Red Cross for help.
Eyewitness News reporter Danielle North is live with more on this developing news. Danielle.
Well, this morning we've watched as several tenants have gone in and out of the home here on Pomona Avenue trying to get whatever belongings they could. One tenant telling us on the scene she was told by firefighters that it appears the fire was accidental. She says a firefighter tells her that a first floor tenant may have fallen asleep and left something cooking on the stove. For the second night in a row, Providence firefighters were called out in the middle of the night to battle flames and frigid temperatures. This three-family home on Pomona Avenue sustained heavy damage, and now 6 people are displaced. Restoration crews on scene this morning tell us they've responded to 7 house fires in the past week alone, and the majority of fire victims have had no renter's insurance.
The bottom line is that you should really take care of your property that way, because with all these fires we're seeing, you're seeing people without rental insurance, you're seeing a lot of people with foreclosed properties, you're seeing that, and you see a lot of homeowners that are not paying for their insurance and it's lapsing over to the next month, and it's causing problems for themselves.
As tenants returned to the scene in Providence this morning to try and gather what they could from the charred home, the Rhode Island Red Cross now says they've helped 55 fire victims this week. They tell Eyewitness News with 14 fires in just 17 days, it's been a costly end to an already tough year.
We ended last year in the red. We had to borrow money from the National Red Cross to keep in business. We laid a quarter of our staff off, and we even cut back a little bit on the assistance we give people.
And as the investigation continues this afternoon here on Pomona Avenue by the fire department, we can tell you that the Red Cross pleas for help appear to be being heard right now. They tell us this afternoon they've already received a pretty lengthy list of landlords across the state who have offered up apartments at a reduced rate for those fire victims, and in many cases without any security deposit. We're live with this developing news from Providence. I'm Danielle North, Eyewitness News.
All right, Danielle, thanks.